Kalani, did you take the hall pass?
I did take the hall pass.
You did?
Damn.
So you find out, and I've got to give you this detail, the same detail that Kalani gave us. So she explains how the whole cheating thing happened with Asuelu. And basically he was out and a woman offered to give him oral. So he took it. But she only knew this because she had a conversation with him on the phone and his tongue was white and he seemed as if he had caught something. So therefore he was like, hey man, babe, I don't want to lose you so you can have a whole pass. So she took it. And not only did she take it, but she took the whole pass. And we're going to get to that. We're going to get to that. But this is what I want to say before we get to that. Why take the whole pass? The way I look at it is this, right? If I'm with someone and they have done the dirty, they have cheated on me, and their answer to me to fix our relationship to give me a whole pass, my first reaction will be, oh, so basically you want to pimp me out. I mean, like, look at it this way. Why would I want to go out of my way just because you was unloyal to me to be, I guess, not really unloyal to you, but to basically entertain somebody else just because you did? Because what if I have morals? What if I'm someone that can't just go and just kiss someone for the sake of it? What if I'm someone that likes to have a connection with someone before I kiss them and anything else? So in reality, if you tell me that I can have a whole pass, one, that tells me that you really don't want to fix our issues. You're thinking that me going out there is going to make it fair. No, because at the end of the day, if you know me, then you should know that I have to be someone that connects. Remember, she's 20. She was 29 when she first lost her V card. So in reality, to be honest, if you can't, she'd have been like, no. I would rather go find someone else who I can connect with, and then kiss them. So basically, we are over. Like, wouldn't that just be the common sense? But anyway, let's get into how dirty this becomes.
When I say that, I have trust for her that she's not going to do that.
I don't understand how someone can tell you you can do something and you do it and then they're upset.
I mean, it's a good question. It is a very good question, but let's put it this way. If a woman tells me to go do something, right, that I know she doesn't want me to do, but she's saying it, I know it's a trick question 100%. So to be honest with you, I would love for Kalani to kind of put that energy where she's asking that question, because in reality, if you had asked him to go do it and he did it, don't sit there and be like, okay, that's fine. Don't sit there and be like, you wouldn't make it about yourself. Don't lie. You know what? One of the most key things that I've learned about women is that if they say to you, like, for example, if I say, hey, I want to go out with the boys tonight, right? But I know that she doesn't like me to go out with the boys or whatever it could be. Actually, no. Forget that. Let me give you a different scenario. Let's say, for example, today's date night. Date night between me and my girl. But oops, I forgot that football was on today. Yes, real football, not soccer or NFL football. For all of my Americans out there. But then I forgot that football was on tonight. And I said, oh, babe, kind of forgot football was on tonight. Do you mind we kind of go on a date later on or beforehand or another time so I can watch my game? If she responds and says, hey, babe, that's fine. You're good. Understand this. You're on the doghouse for a minute, bro. You're not seeing that pum-pum for a while. I mean, if you go kiss her after and try to give her a cuddle, it ain't happening. You see what I'm saying? And you can stand there and be like, well, but you told me it was fine. And she'll be like, well, you should know that it wasn't fine. You should know that I wanted to go on his date. You should know that I did not waste my time doing all my makeup, getting my dress on. You should know that I spent the whole day, the whole week excited for this because I was going to go out with my man, have a good time with my man. But instead, he chose football over me. You can understand that situation, right, is a very minor situation to this situation, because this situation is about a freaking whole pass. So to be honest with you, as much as I love to sit here and defend her in this situation, hell to the freaking no, because I've been in this situation too many times. You know what I'm saying? Okay, where you're like, yeah, nah, don't do that. Don't do that, Kalani. Don't do that. You know that when you gave that whole pass, you should have been like, no, I don't want the whole pass. I'm just going to leave your dumb ass and I'm going to find someone that actually wants to be with me and is going to be loyal to me. Simple as 1, 2, 3. Hey, man. with this madness. And I know you're still here, so you want to like the video. Come on now, don't mess about with you.
We did kiss each other. It escalated further to oral sex.
Ken's reaction is golden.
And then after that, it escalated into actual sex.
I'm not gonna lie to you, man. Like, the thing that bothered me more, at first I was bothered with the fact that Asuelu was still sitting and crying like a little baby and making it all about himself. But the thing that bothered me more is that Kalani actually did that. Because that tells me the type of woman that you are. It tells me the kind of person that you are. It tells me where your respect levels are for yourself. You have not broke up with him. You're still married to him. You're still in a relationship with him. There's been no breakup at this point, okay? You've just gone off and had your whole past. If you was really this woman who was all about infidelity, all about making sure that you wasn't going to do another madness, you would have left this man instantly. Instantly. You wouldn't go out there and parade yourself with some other guy. And don't get twisted. You did end up having a connection. This is why he should have left Asuelu. But don't think I'm sitting there defending that waste man Asuelu. Nah. I'm just going to make it abundantly clear that the way she's moving, she may think it's acceptable, but it's not. Don't lie. Because if the shoe was on the other foot, I got beef right here. If the shoe was on the other foot, boy, ha! And we got kids. I wouldn't be seeing my kids for a while. I wouldn't even have a key to the door anymore. Like, yo, my life is done out here. Because the treatment that you would give me would be different. And I owned up to, nah, come on, man. Don't mess me with that BS. Come on. Kalani, you actually upset me, to be fair. I'm upset with Kalani because I expected to be better than this. To not scoop to this level. You scoop to a level, you don't even scoop to his level, but to even lower level because you actually slept with someone. Goddamn.
It's so painful. Because today I saw her still texting him, still talking to him, even though
I'm not gonna lie to you or something, but that's a you problem. You're the one who created the situation. Don't be upset about her still talking to a guy. You gave her the opportunity to go and kiss another guy, and then she ended up sleeping with another guy. And bear in mind, you're the only person that she'd ever been with. Ever. She's now going and testing some new wood, some new flavor. I wonder what race he was. I mean, I won't lie to you, man. If he was a man of color, you know what I'm saying, a man of melanin, boy, there's no point of return because he changed her life for her. He's changed her life forever. To be fair, based on some of the descriptions she gives later on, I'm convinced that the man who did it was definitely a black man. You know what I'm saying? When we get there, we'll get there.
that Kalani kissed the other guy. But I didn't know Kalani have sex with him. And then today, I saw her
Boy, man, you're an idiot.
texting him. So now I'm more worried that how serious things with her and the other guy.
You can't tell me that you're worried. No. Stop that, little boy. Stop that, man child. Listen. You should have been worried the moment that you was unloyal to a woman in the first place. The fact that you was unloyal to her is the moment that you should have said, you know what? I've done you wrong. I'm gonna leave you. I mean, for me personally, I'm not really a big believer in cheating and then still being with the person personally. Listen, if I cheat and then you find out, I'm walking away. You cheat, or you cheat and I find out, I'm happy to walk away. Regardless of which way it goes, I'm walking out. Because once that has been information in the relationship, down out here. But listen, I'm saying in that way because let's be real, when people cheat, they're gonna own up to it, and not many people can do that, right? People usually wait until they get found out if they get found out. That's what I'm saying in that aspect. So if I cheated or she cheated and then we found out about it, boom, we're over at that point. Trust is gonna be a myth at that point. You see what I'm saying, okay? And take it for someone like myself, right? I remember before when I was like, I don't know, about 18, the girl I was with at the time, I remember she was unloyal to your sweet boy. It broke my heart. Now, to be fair, I was too young for it to break my heart, but it definitely did get to me. But the thing was, she told me about it the second it happened. Legit rang me the second it happened, right? And it was crazy because I respected that. Because I remember we had a conversation way back before we got to that stage. You know, I said, if we ever get in a situation where we're both a bit, let's just be honest about it and then whatever. I respect the fact that she was honest about it and she wasted no time about it and she told me straight away. So I was like, okay, we can move from this, we can grow from this, whatever, right? But the thing is, though, is that in the end, the relationship became more about her always having to prove her loyalty to me, and her always having to come to me and ask me, "Oh, can I go out?" You know what I mean? It's like it wasn't healthy. It wasn't healthy because just because I may have, accepted it or whatever, the matter of fact is the way the dynamic changed, the relationship was never the same again. You know? And let's be real, trauma is a real thing, right? We all know this. Once it's there, it's there. So that's why when somebody cheats, you gotta walk out. I don't believe any of these people in Hollywood and in the music business talk about, like Charmaine, they go, yeah, I cheated on my missus and, but it made her stronger. Or did you envy ye? I don't know why I went out. But to be honest with you, I'll be honest with you, like, we live in a very big world. If you can't be loyal to the person you're with, then you shouldn't be with them. Do you know what I'm saying? It's just that simple. If they find you out, bounce. Simple as 1, 2, 3. Go find someone else that you can start pure with and someone that you're not going to cheat with and just have a pure, healthy relationship with no cheating. If there's a stain of cheating in that relationship, for me personally, done. But that's just me personally. But anyway, with this guy here, he thought that his woman that's never slept with another guy before was not gonna fall for another guy. And now he's complaining about it might be serious. Idiot.
Why is it that upsetting? Because you know that someone could potentially be with me?
Because I'm not trying to be with the person that...
That doesn't matter, buddy, because you still cheated.
Sex with me? Did he do it better? Like, did you feel better than what I did? Or
the way this guy is asking so many questions that revolves around him is just funny. So did he feel better? Like, well, why do you want to know for? Like, for what reason? For what reason is it going to benefit you? But listen, man, when the answer came, the answer came.
Okay, do you want me to be honest?
Yep.
Okay. The difference between you and him is that when me and you have sex, it's about you. It's about what you want. It's about what, like, you...
This is when I knew he was definitely a black man.
You getting what you need from it. With him, it's about both of us.
I don't really understand, because when we have sex, like, I try to do what you want, but usually...
Asuelu, be quiet. You're not listening to what she's telling you, man. When you two have, okay, it was always about you. She's now experienced having sex with somebody else who made it about both of them. Okay? So she knows the difference now. She knows how it works. You've created your own problem, and I love it. The reason why I think it's a black man's still is because any girl that I've ever spoken to, unless they're lying to me, of course, they always say the difference having sex with a white guy and a black guy. Like a black guy with a passion. The white guy, not always. It's always a case of where, he just wants to get his nut in and that's it. But a black guy, he always wants to make you feel a bit more, you know what I'm saying? I mean, to be fair, what I know about myself, I'm a virgin. Yeah.
Like, what are we doing? I think that's why I'm getting pissed off, because you have no idea how I feel and how hurt I've been to everything that you've done. So when
Tell him.
you feel a little tiny piece of what I felt. Even the questions you're asking, you're not saying like, oh, what did I do to make you feel that way? What did I do to make you go
She ain't lying. She ain't lying. Preach, girl.
to someone else? I didn't want to be with anybody else. I only wanted to be with you.
Look at this guy, man. I'm not gonna lie to you, man. I condone no violence, but right now I want to slap this guy in the face. I'm not gonna lie to you, man. Look at him just standing there looking all clueless and things. Looking as if like he's done nothing wrong. Yeah, but I'm not the one that fell in love with somebody else. Yeah, but I'm not the one that still wants to talk to somebody else. Look at this guy. Oh my god. Some people just got one of those faces. They just got one of those faces when you see them. You just want to be like, boy, man. Condone no violence. But you know what I'm saying? Don't tell me you're not the only. I know other people feel like that. Like, look at this guy's face. Look at him right now in this situation, acting all emotionless towards her feelings, only caring about himself. Come on, man. Don't miss me with that bull BS. But yeah, you guys let me know what you're thinking in the comment section, man. As always, and we can talk about it. But with that being said, don't forget to like, subscribe, and of course,